guys, let's get at it. Before I get started, though, man, I'd like to send a shout out to the free crowd. A crowd that's free of heartache, heartbreak, and heart manipulation. Guys, if you're a part of the free crowd, why don't you stand up and give yourself a big round of applause and pat yourself on the back? Because you are free of heartache, heartbreak, and heart manipulation. 5 tricks women use to manipulate men. 5 tricks women use for manipulation. Now, you might ask yourself, why do women want to manipulate you? The reason why women want to manipulate you is because that's part of their DNA once you give women freedom with no accountability. Freedom with no accountability, guys, they will use manipulation tactics as a weapon. They will use manipulation tactics as a weapon. Why? Because they want to gain control. See, the funny thing about women is women want to be with a man that's a leader that will follow her. She wants a leader that will follow her. Now, where in the hell does that work at? In what world can a leader be a follower at the same time? Only in the fantasy world of women. But guys, I'm going to give you 5 tips, and it's in no particular order. The first one is going to be gaslighting you. Gaslighting you. Now, gaslighting, for all y'all who don't know what gaslighting is, it's a technique used to make you think you're crazy. And a lot of women go by doing that in the form of, like, she might up and tell you, man, I thought you said you was taking us to the you was taking me to the movies Thursday, and you like thinking, you're like, I ain't never tell you that. And they might think, well, I thought you said we was in a relationship, and you think back, man, I ain't never said that. See, guys, what it is used to make you think you're crazy. It's used to make you think to make you second guess yourself. And if you keep second guessing yourself long enough, that shit'll bleed over into your regular life until you'll be second guessing yourself about everything. You'll be second guessing yourself about everything. You'll find women that will, just say y'all going out somewhere, and every time you start to dress, she always say, oh, that look good. And a lot of times, guys, they'll do it indirectly. And basically with backhanded compliments. Oh, just say you're going out and you getting dressed and you have some stuff laid out or you put it on. She'll say, oh, I think you should wear this. You look good in that, but I think you look better in this. Or that don't really look good or don't go well on you. They always going to be doing that. Every time you do something, if you cook a meal, you could have added some salt. You could have did this. Basically what it is used to break down your confidence, and she wants to control you. And that's a form, when you start second guessing yourself, it gives you, especially when a certain person and a person that you start to have a little attachment to start making you second guess yourself, you become dependent on them. You become dependent on their ideas. You be dependent on their opinions. And after a while, you start following them. That's what happens when you gaslight somebody. And it's just mainly used for control. And a lot of women have gaslighting built into their personality. That's just how they is. Everything that somebody else do is always not good enough, or they did the wrong thing. And it's basically, you gotta, for them to like something you did or them to approve, it's basically like twisting their goddamn arm to do it. Now, how do you defeat gaslighting? It's different ways you can do it. And I'm sure it's other ways that other people do it. But I'm going to tell you what I do. I'm just going to stick with the hell I'm doing. And sometimes, even if I'm wrong, I'm going to still say I'm right. Just like you told us you were going to take me out. And I'd be like, damn, I ain't never say that. But then I think I say, I might have said that. Yeah, I might did. But I'm saying, hell with it. Nah, I ain't finna take you nowhere. I ain't never tell you that. And that's how you do it, guys. If she try to second guess you about what you wearing, just tell her, well, I don't know what you doing, but I think I look better in this in what I got on. I think I look perfectly fine. Matter of fact, I think what I got on look better than what you got on. Basically, in other words, what you want to do, guys, is stick to what you say, stick to your thoughts, And after a while, she either gonna stop doing that shit or she gonna get away from you. Period. Point blank. That's how you defeat gaslighting. That's how, at least that's how I do it. And in so many ways, she'll start to look at you as a stronger man too when you start doing that. The next thing is pointing out your flaws and insecurity. Now, women naturally gonna do this. They naturally gonna try to find something that you're insecure about to see how you're gonna react to it. Because they want to know that they can have something in their back pocket that you feel a certain kind of way about. So when they get aggravated, when they get in one of their goddamn moves, then they can always throw that out in the wind. They can always throw that out on the table and make you squirm, make you react, make you get angry, make you get upset. And they want to see how confident you are in yourself, what you think about yourself. That's why I tell you all the time, guys, don't ever put yourself down in front of a woman. Don't never, ever put yourself down in a manner of, I don't know why you with me. You can have all these other guys. Or I ain't the best looking guy in the world. Don't ever put yourself down like that. Don't ever do that, guys. Because she's already looking for some insecurities. If a woman tell you, man, man, maybe you got a lazy eye. How to respond to that, guys, is like I always do. God made my eye the way it is, and it's unique. It's unique to me. And I like the look. That's how you got to do it. If you short, say, hey, I like being short. I'm unique to my own. That's all you got to say. I'm unique to my own, guys. So that is something that you got to always respond in a way that you come off as being confident in what you're doing and understand that they are going to point out flaws and insecurities, and you got to be ready for them. Trying to make you feel like you're in competition with them. Trying to make you feel like you're in competition. Then listen, guys, women will do this indirectly. Like they'll be like, well, you know, I got these guys in my inbox and I don't, you know, those are not the guys I want. I have one and he turned out to be these. It basically what they're saying is they get a lot of attention. We already know they do from guys trying to have sex with them. But that's the main thing. They try to make, they would try to indirectly make you think that you're in competition with somebody to see how you're going to respond. And if you respond in a jealousy way, then they gonna that gives them the door, that leaves them a door open for more manipulation and more bullshit. Saying stuff like, man, when men come in my box, or I don't play these type of games or that type of games, I cut men off quick, I block them. Well, obviously you have to have a lot of guys to come into your inbox to be blocking everybody. To be blocking everybody, obviously you have to have a lot of guys in your inbox. So it's not the fact that what you're saying will get you blocked. It's the fact that it's a lot of people for you to block. And these are the things you have to understand, guys. Women will do that to make you feel like you're in competition with other men. And you can never feel like you're in competition with nobody. You either take me or leave it. And that's how it's going to be. I'm not finna chase you. I'm not finna run around after you. I'm not finna do all that there. You either like me or you don't. If you don't like me, then move on. If you like me, then understand what this is. And understand who I am. If you have kids with a woman, guys, the manipulation is over the fucking top. The manipulation is over the top. Why? Because of child support, child custody, not letting you see the kids. The child support, I've seen women take men off child support, put them back on. Take them off, put them back on. The threat of being on child support, these guys would do almost anything not to be put on child support. Why? Because in child support, it's such an unfair advantage. Man, if you get sick, the child support keep running. If you get hurt, the child support keep running. To the point where you might not never get out of the rears with that child support. That's why men don't like to be on it. And no, and the next thing is this: when you take your ass in the child support court, ain't no arguing. It's basically they're gonna tell you pull out your check stub or your tax return, put that in the computer, and whatever the computer spit out, that's what you gotta pay. Now it's other factors. Maybe you can go if you don't agree and argue with the judge. But 9 times out of 10, it's a woman up in there, and they ain't finna hardly let you talk. As soon as you open your mouth, they gonna be real rude towards you and don't want you to say nothing. That's what it boils down to. So you always got, that's why men are so afraid of child support and not letting you see your kid. This is for the guys that's not deadbeats and the guys that want to be in their children's lives. Then women would definitely try to not let them see the children. Why? Because the woman want to have the influence over the children. She want to have the control over the children. And a lot of times this is where those women, in some instances, and I'm going to say it like this, women will go through life and at some point they'll want to have some kids. But they want to have a kid that has good DNA and by a man that can provide. Why? Because they want their kids to stand out and be something they can be proud of, something they can look at and have genes and good DNA. The other thing is they want a man that can provide because they know once their children hit the ground, then they're going to have to start paying child support. They're going to have to start supporting them. And it's not that they want the man to support the kid. They want the child support to range way over what it takes to take care of the children. And so she can have some money left over so she can go ahead on and be with another man and live the lifestyle she want to live. That's why you see these athletes getting charged these astronomical amount of money. And for what? It don't take that much. $20,000 a month for a kid? Come on now. Come on now. Those kind of numbers. And just say if it takes $600-700 a month for a kid, then some of these guys are paying $2,400 a month. That's to help pay for the rent, pay for the life. And I get it. But really how it's supposed to work, if I pay $600, you're supposed to add your $600. So the kid will have $1,200. If I'm paying $500, you supposed to add $500. So that take care of the light, it take care of a portion of the rent, it take care of food, clothes, and stuff, activities like that. And it should be agreed upon what activities the kid's gonna be in anyway, or it should be a cap. If the cap is two parents will put them in 2 different activities, anything go over that, then guess what? One parent gonna have to take care of it, and whatever parent that wants to put their kid in something like that, then look, then that's how it's going to be. But it should be some kind of way. Now, I'm not sure if that'll work like that, but it should be some kind of regulations on that study saying, I just want to do this. And the child ain't got no interest in doing that bullshit. They ain't got no interest in doing it. Ain't no kid going to be in 100 different activities and be interested in all that shit. No. Most of the time, most people are interested in 1 or 2 things, and that's it. And then they move forward with that. And trying to get you to talk about your personal things. Women are good for this. Want you to pillow talk about secrets, talk about things that you should keep to yourself. Talk about your downfalls and shortcomings and things like that. Guys, y'all already know I tell you about that pillow talk. Stop it. Stop with the pillow talk. There ain't no reason why you need to be pillow talking. Keep that shit to yourself. Because I'm going to tell you, in the end, it ain't going to come out in your favor. Because no matter how lovey-dovey she sound and how trustworthy, whenever she get upset, her values, morals, her moral compass, all that shit going out the window. And however she feeling, however she want to hurt you, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen, guys. So keep that to yourself. Now, those are all the 5 things that we're going to get at right now. But just keep that in mind. Women will try to use anything they can to manipulate you for control. Shout out to the free crowd, guys. Free of heartache, heartbreak, and heart manipulation. And until next time, stay ready.